What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dark Souls 2 with business, actual business. And just be sure to punch that like button right in the face, and be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. And I hope you enjoyed the video.
So Dark Souls 2, this one I've been told is it's a real grinder. It tests your abilities and really grinds you down, man.
So,
this is
Eric,
embarrassing.
I don't know if you knew this, but I'm an expert on the Souls series.
Huh. You've been here before, huh? Well, I don't know if you knew this, but to the maximum extent permitted by applicable law, in no event shall Bandai Namco, its parent subsidiaries, suppliers, or licensors, or their respective directors, officers, employees, contractors, or agents be liable for any special, incidental, indirect, exemplary, punitive, or consequential damages whatsoever arising out of the possession, use, or... Okay, guys. They make you read through the whole...
Why?
This whole contract.
Why is that here?
The game. Because
why is that here?
It's because Bandai Namco wants to be indemnified in case of any
now look, I get it.
Players take with the game. That's a little rough, man.
I used to play. I used to work for Bandai Namco.
Okay.
From Software, public. So look, this is like the third game in the Dark Souls series.
The first one was just called Dark Souls, right? And the second was Dark Souls 1. And then this is Dark Souls 2?
No, so the first one was called Dark Souls The Beginning. The second one was called Dark Trolls. And it was only a game where you fight trolls, because, you'll find a lot of them in the Dark Souls universe. And then this is Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
So, I mean, great game by Bandai Namco. They've got a great staff over there. It's about 3/4 of them are from Toronto.
And I heard that they had a few transplants from Vancouver, or was it Quebec? It's one of those.
It was Quebec.
It was Quebec, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's
the
always
French-speaking
Quebec.
Territory of Quebec. Okay.
Right.
Or that is Montreal. I always get mixed up between Montreal and Quebec.
Because a lot of people think it's Japanese, but
Yeah. So here we are.
It's kind of racist to assume mythological games Japanese game nowadays.
Yeah,
so.
but I guess stereotypes exist for a reason.
Oh,
right?
did you make a character? I didn't even notice.
No. So I'm just going with a default character.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna call this guy Rapscallion. Rapscallion the Flamboyant.
Okay.
And
you don't have any weapon.
Yeah, this game jumps you right into it. It puts you right in the midst of the action.
Right.
I don't know much about it. You're more the expert on this, but
right.
I know that Dark Souls is a series that's known for its diligent dedication to movement mechanics and graphical enhancements. So
yeah.
What's this going on here? It's a skeleton, some bones.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
A few more
First,
bones.
you're going to want to find a sword and a shield.
That's the first step, right?
You got to find one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I can do a few melees. I can do some CQC just to start off, an uppercut. So I might be able to actually beat the whole game just doing this.
Now, you see, I've actually beat the game without having any weapons.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. That's
because when I was a tester and I was developing, we were in development. It took us about, I'd say 7 years or so to make this game.
Yeah.
We oh yeah, you gotta pay attention to this scene real quick.
These
I'll come back to it.
These are blood elves, right?
Yes.
Correct? Yeah.
That's correct.
That's the blood elf ministry, and that's the blood elf maiden, right?
You can tell by the red. Exactly.
Okay, the blood elf maiden. Okay. I do recall that much from the lore. I've read some of the lore, so that's where I'm taking that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think you can see that everything in this room is kind of haunted.
Just about everything is a bit haunted. It's a haunting experience. The music is haunting. scene haunting them. You know,
People they're haunting. You're finished. You know,
You're
just
fin-
like that. You'll go hollow.
it's me, and it's a few blood elves. I don't know anyone else.
One of them. Hollows prey upon men.
Oh man.
There's
You
a
see,
blood
look
elf
at you.
maiden.
You prey upon men and you feast on their souls. That's you. You're a hollow.
I drink from a wooden cup so I can get splinters in my esophagus. That's what I do.
That's.
What they
Yep.
do is rituals. That's their practice.
Hey, my table is just a giant slab of wood texture.
I got a kind of goofy vibe from these folks. You know, Bandai Namco is renowned for their text entry boxes. Look at this font. I mean, this looks straight out of RoboHelp. This looks straight out of Adobe RoboHelp right here.
You know, just the idea that you can put an @
Just the idea that they don't have an individual box for each letter is just. I mean, if you can't even
Well, remember,
let people get past your text entry, then
well, dude, remember
doing
this is
something right.
this game came out in 2014. This is before smartphones were here. So you had to text like you did on a phone back in 2007. You know, back in 2014. You know.
Select input mode. Who made this? Oh, L2R2. Really?
Excuse me, I helped make this.
Yeah, you were a part
So-
of the group, right? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I won't say any more, man. Far be it from me to criticize Bandai Namco for their development practices, eh?
You see, my buddy is now Naotoshi Zen
Yeah,
and
I remember
Masanori
him.
Takechui.
Yep.
You remember I used to bring them by our old grindstone back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I remember. Yeah, totally.
And
yeah.
and dude, Keiichiro Ogawa would walk in so drunk,
yeah.
pissed drunk off of sake. And
Yep.
let me tell you, when they had the idea for this game, I said, "Hey, Yuka, Matori, let's get on it." 7 years later, Dark Souls 2.
Do you remember the seafood pancakes that we had? They were kawaii as fuck. You remember those?
Oh, they were
things, man?
kawaii as fuck, dude.
Those nice sumptuous grilled top pancakes with the bonito flakes on top, man.
Oh man,
Now we're talking. You're bringing back memories here.
right in the heart of Montreal.
Okay, so real quick, I think that you can tell this game is old because they only have 2 gender options. I don't blame Bandai Namco for that, but
it was 2014.
it was 2014.
Didn't believe in that yet.
You gotta give them a break. You gotta cut them some slack, guys. But one thing we can do is have some body positivity. Here we go. Yep.
Well, one thing we're doing for
build.
Dark Souls 3, one thing we're doing for that game is we inserted attack helicopter as a gender that you can choose from.
Okay.
You can go through the game as that.
Okay. This is a good thing. This is a good thing because I heard that.
I
the
also
current
like how you have
thing-
the face of Tyler Student on the body
Yep.
of fucking Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, I've always thought that if you can make your hair look like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, then you're on the right track. So
Right.
Super Saiyan level 1 right here. Yeah.
Because, let me tell you. No, I liked the other eyebrows better, personally.
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to.
I programmed
to
those
work
ones
against your
in.
preference. Okay. Oh, you play tested these eyebrows specifically. Okay.
Yeah, specifically.
I see. I got you, man. Okay. I think
See,
we're
our
getting
goal
somewhere,
he-
man.
Our goal here at Bandai Namco was to make the people look as real as possible. You know,
Just a nice tattoo of an amphibian creature on your cheek, you know.
We wanted to make him look as realistic as possible. You know, this is someone you could see walking around a college campus. You know,
Absolutely, yeah.
we wanted to have as much real world quality as possible.
Now we're talking. I think we really have something going with this character, man. You know, just the fact that I can make such a multifaceted and realistic play model is just convincing me of the worth of this game, man.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, I mean, class, you were gonna have to be an explorer. We explore everything, we explore the world, we explore the meaning of life, and our gift. Well, I'm the Life King. Just call me the Life King. Okay.
So you're gonna run around my massively open world RPG with just a tiny little knife, right?
I'm the Knife King. You can call me the Knife King, okay? Just call me the Knife King, okay?
You look great.
That's my inspiration, and I'm going with it.
People come here for the same reason.
Okay. So what's next? What's the What's the next movement? What's the next move here? Because I haven't really gotten very far in this game, okay?
Now you gotta get some souls.
Last time I played, I got as far as the staircase, and then I just fell off the side like that, see?
Well, anything will kill you in this game. That's why we made it. Let me tell you. Dude, when I was with Tomohiro Shibuya and Yui Tanimura, we were both sitting there, smoking Black and Milds, and they said to me, "How quickly you want them to die?"
And what did you say? What did you say?
I said, "The second they start playing."
Yep.
We implement staircase falling, death scene. But you got
So
past
you remember
it,
you play tested the ledge climbing feature, right? Do you remember how to do that?
No, that wasn't me. That
was one of the other teams, right?
That was Yuka Kitamura.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's understandable. I think that there might be another way to go out of this house. If I had to take a wild guess, there's an alternate way to get out of this area that isn't just
there is.
going in the house.
I'll let you in on a secret. There's about 3 ways to get out of this area.
Okay, yeah, and the first one is I think to use all your items while trying to climb a simple ledge. I think that's the first way.
Yeah. Well.
What was the second way? To go back inside the place where you just came from?
Well, here's the thing is, I want you to kind of be able to figure it out for yourself.
Okay, I don't want to spoil the experience. Okay, that's fair.
There's a lot in this game that's going to surprise you.
That's fair. I don't want to spoil the experience. I want to pull the sword from the stone.
You found your first bonfire.
Oh, man, that thing just lit up, dude. I'm like extra crispy over here.
Are you saying you're an extra crispy boy?
Yeah, that's me. I'm the extra crispy boy. All right, so Dark Souls 2. This is level 2. We made it out of the Blood Elf Mage Hut. Now we're on to the next area, the Craven Falls. I was told that this area wasn't originally in the game, and that it was put in the game after complaints from beta testers. Is that true?
Yeah, me and Yaki, and Yaki's, he's crazy. We just decided to put this in at the last minute.
We used to call him Yobasaki, didn't we?
We didn't really put too many enemies in it. We just kind of decided to. Yeah, Yobasaki. You remember him?
I remember.
He was there too.
I remember Yobasaki. You would say also it's best just pass over these things, right? These little things, right? You just
don't
pass
read.
them up,
Don't
right?
read anything.
Don't read them. Okay.
That was one of the director's decisions.
That was one of the decisions.
That was not my choice.
Okay,
all right?
Gotcha. Very good. Very good. Majula.
Now this is going to be like the place where this is the most dangerous location in the game, alright?
Okay, the abandoned beach of Majula.
Yeah.
I read about this one in the fanfic. It said that there once was a ship that crashed up upon these shores and no one survived, leaving ghosts behind. Is that part of the... Am I right? Am I on the right track here?
No. No, that's not part of the lore.
Okay. Disregard everything I just said then. We're gonna make our way over to
You must be thinking of like Skyrim or something.
Yeah, that might be another story. All right,
now,
so
that cottage I based off of our childhood house. Remember the one?
Yeah. I do remember the one actually. That's interesting.
That one right there. Yeah,
I didn't know
like
that. I would have never known that if you hadn't told me. I would have never figured that out in 100 years. It's so sad kind of playing this game because you know, to my
It
knowledge,
reminds you of the old neighborhood, right?
well, yeah, but after, to my knowledge, after this was released, the team was disbanded and they never made a follow up. Right? Is that the case?
Look, I don't like talking about it much, but
Okay, yeah.
I'll say, I'll tell you this much, okay? Me and the guys, we put as much work in as possible to create Dark Souls 3. It's just not going to happen. It's not enough people liked it, which is a shame because we spent so much time putting in as many different game mechanics as possible. We spent so much time giving you as much freedom to do whatever you want as possible. We created diplomacy mechanisms.
Sorry, I'm just making a few runes and setting up a few spells before I get into combat. This is, I think, the best. So if anyone follows behind me, they'll be trapped by my magic. Okay,
Right.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
smart. And I mean that's why we put them there. But yeah, it's just like we were originally planning so you could like buy a house on Majula, you know, like fully customize it.
Oh yeah, like the Skyrim expansion pack, Hearthstone. What's
Right,
it called?
like
Hearthstone.
Hearthfire.
Hearthstone.
Hard to fire.
Okay, Hardfire.
And we yeah, it was gonna be like that. Skyrim. I'd say that Skyrim and Bethesda games really inspired us the most here at Bandai.
That makes sense. I can see a bit of influence from those.
I see you solve my puzzle.
Yeah, that was
was a
quite
tough
the
one,
puzzle.
right?
That made me feel like I was back in a Zelda A Link Between Worlds type puzzle right there, bro.
Yeah,
But I did it. You know, I'm no slouch, and I've
right.
yeah. Okay, so up these stairs, and then we're onto the sewers of Majula. Tell me a bit
All right,
more
so
about that.
right now you're about 37% through the game, and I would say that Majula as a whole is really going to be one of the toughest places in the whole game. It's got the most puzzles. It's got the most weapons and items you can find. It's also got the most enemies. So
I've noticed that so far. I've encountered
they
about
might pop
zero,
out and
maybe.
they might
Yeah.
not.
They might not.
We created an engine that gives the enemies of just Majula and the Hides Tower.
This guy's he's an enemy, right? Yeah, he can't. So this is a protection spell.
It's all right. As I'm looking at you, you seem really prepared to fight him. So
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking the same thing. Let me just. Yeah, he's backing off. See, I think that's because I had my protection spell, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Wait, go turn around.
About
I
what?
fell off the edge.
No, he didn't fall. He lives here. He's a troll. He guards these parts. Yeah, so this game also is renowned for its pacing and its combat mechanics, right? Like, I can't get through areas that involve larger scale enemies, right? Is that what I heard?
You have to fight every single enemy.
You have to, because they will guard your path, their path.
Right.
That's what they're here for. They're guards of the castle.
And God knows you're not going to be able to get
Yeah,
past
Lord
on
knows
this
that.
game.
And so if you're not leveled up for a specific area, like Dolphy here, then you're not gonna get
You
through.
better watch yourself. I'm telling you.
You better watch yourself. Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it to get that treasure chest.
Hey, we've implemented a lot of traps in this game.
Okay.
Oh,
So
look,
now we're
your
at the
first,
Dragon
your first
Rider.
boss fight.
So the Dragon Rider. Yeah.
No, you have to fight him and move on.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Should I give it a shot?
I think you got it.
I might be OP for this boss battle. I don't know. What do you think? What's your...
Well, seeing as how many enemies you've taken down so far, looks like it.
I might be OP for this encounter, though. I kind of feel bad. Oh, that wasn't even right, man. The combat in this game is so fluid. Like, how could anyone? How could they decide not to make a follow-up? Is what I want to know. Because what happened? They disbanded, right? They lost their budget.
They disbanded,
and then they were acquired by another team or company.
They were acquired by EA.
EA
And
Electronic
EA
Arts.
had them working The Sims 4 after this. So
that's understandable.
really over.
That's absolutely understandable.
Well, it ties in the whole idea of why we wanted the house, the Hearthfire, Hearthstone type thing.
Yeah. Yep.
But you're doing well so far, dude. I mean,
well, I'm
most
taking a
people
different
don't get this
path.
far.
I'm taking a different path this time. The first time I went to Majula. This time I'm going to the caves. And this guy, he's not as tough as he thinks he is. Let's just be honest.
Right. Now, as you notice, we didn't implement a real form of dodging in this game, just shoulder rolls. And the only reason we did that is because...
It's so you can't roll across a chasm like that, right? Okay. Alright, fair. That's fair enough. Fantastic. Awesome. Good.
I had to drink myself to sleep many nights because I really thought I made a bad game.
Here's what I'm wondering is there's a sword here and I can't pick it up.
No, dude, it's...
Is that by design?
An artist never really gets the appreciation for sword things like that. It's a figurative. It's a figurative sword, and it stands for the struggles that you go through with the burning desire in your heart, and that's why it's in a bonfire. Does that make sense to you?
Okay, that does make sense now that I think about it. I have a dagger, and then I have a broken thief sword, which ups my attack points by 3, but I can't use it with my present attributes.
Well, you're already hollow.
I'm already hollow. My face actually looks more like it turned green. My nose got bigger. I wonder what that is. What is the indication there?
So we here at the game studios called that the Reptar effect.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And it makes you basically become a reptile.
Okay, so you spend a bunch of time in the beginning of the game customizing your character to look exactly how they want, and then if you die 2 times, that entire customization process goes out the window. Okay.
Man,
okay.
You got to pay to play.
I understand that they pay to play. Stay away. Hey, okay. Hey, that's A-okay with me. I'm here for the game. Nothing else. Okay, let's hit back the way we came.
I love that you're still using the fisticuffs tactic instead of an actual weapon.
Well, I gave it a shot. I went to equipment, and did I not equip my dagger, or no? It should be equipped, right?
Now, here's another thing I did with the game, us at Bandai. We took the inventory system, we tried to make it as complicated for the user as possible.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe right now.
The only reason we did that is because we're in a new era of life where games, I don't think, should be fun.
No.
They should teach you something.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. It should be a learning experience, and I'm here to learn, I'm not here to play. Play is for children, learning is for adolescents and adults.
Right.
That's what they say at Bandai Namco. And it's just a shame,
I'm sorry. Did you work for Bandai Namco at one point?
No. I never did. I never worked for Bandai Namco.
I was just curious because you just said, here at Bandai Namco, it's kind of our thing that we say.
Sorry.
It's
sorry. I didn't mean to break the immersion here. I just was trying to equip a fucking weapon so I could hit someone with something other than my goddamn fists and maybe inflict some damage against the fucking enemy. Don't listen to me. Let's just keep going. Just keep going. Okay, let's try a new path here. I came from there. I'm gonna go here. Okay. This is quite the sandbox. A lot of different paths you can take, man. This is a promising tunnel.
I wanted to make it as much of nothing going on as possible.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling that. Minimal sound design, minimal. Yeah, it's kind of running. It's kind of running.
Now, one
around.
thing that's really cool, and don't call us lazy that we didn't do an animation for it, but
the fuck
one
is
thing
this
that's
guy doing?
Oh, speak to him.
Is he just posted up like?
Yeah.
Can I take his
He's a
big
cool guy.
ugly sword?
Talk to him.
Take his big ugly sword. Yeah, I have business with you. Yeah.
And if you notice, neither of your mouths talk. Just noise comes out. It's not because we didn't want to design it.
It's because I look like the male version of the Wicked Witch of the West. Look at my... I got like that. I like gangrene. Remember that one zombie had jaundice? And
yeah, the jaundice.
Yeah, I have gangrene like all on my face.
Well, you know what you gotta do.
Look at this. It's a mess. What happened to my character I created? Can you...
Yeah, look,
Are you to blame for this? I lost my souls. It's going.
You lost your souls. You didn't even have any to begin with.
My soul is gone forever.
Now you gotta beat the shit out of this guy.
I'm a soulless, heartless individual. Yeah, I would like to maybe use a dagger for that purpose, but...
Now, I grew up loving the first Spider-Man movie, so I decided that if people die, I want to make every character look like the Green Goblin.
That makes sense. That's an understandable motivation for
Thanks.
Destroying
I
my
knew
character
you would
model.
understand.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you. Well, I can't do anything to this guy. I can just... He just complains to me about the statue.
You can punch him.
No, okay, I can. Oh, I can. Okay, let's do it. Let's go, man.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you take him down, you'll get a lot of souls.
I could use some souls. We all know that.
Right. Don't worry. It's just
Don't
the
worry.
Green Goblin.
Don't worry. It's just the
coming
Green
up
Goblin.
with fisticuffs.
All right. Well, I think he nearly destroyed my entire health, so I'm gonna keep it moving over here. I might just put
It's alright. I'm
myself
sure
in
your
it.
character couldn't look any worse if it were to die again.
Hey, guy. You just gonna sit there? Who's this guy? Hey, is that a ghost?
So that's another
Is that
player.
a dark ghost? That's another.
That's
player.
another player in another world.
He's playing right now. He's just running around right now.
Yep.
I'm just gonna walk around all sad. Like, maybe he'll see me just walking around all sad. Like, is that a ghost? Is that the Green Goblin invading my play space? Is that the purpose of this mechanic?
Is that James Franco?
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow the other player where he went.
Oh, watch out.
At least I'm
So
acrobatic.
this is
You
it
gotta
is
give
a
me credit.
fantasy game. That's the Hunchback of Notre Dame right there. But, you know,
All right. Let me see what item I just picked up. I got a lock.
as you can see, I wanted to make the leveling progress, you know,
a life gem.
really achievable, easily achievable.
Hey, my health's going up. This is good news. This is good news. I found out how to... Yeah, this is good. A witching urn. An aromatic ooze. A prism stone. Okay, let's use the prism stone. Let's try this. I think maybe I can hurt this man with a prism stone. What do you think? Hey, come get it, bud. He stepped on it, and it didn't do anything to him. Let me put another one down. I'm gonna make a little trap for my friend here.
You really are the Green Goblin.
Here's a geometric question for you. How many points are in a prism? Trick
infinite.
question. Trick
Infinite.
question. There you go. Trick question. Infinite. BioShock Infinite. Speaking of which, we're going to do a playthrough of BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, we are definitely doing that,
And
guys.
it's going to be a bit more exciting than this one, guys. I'm using every item. Oh, here we go. We got something going. Come on, bitch. I got light grenades for you. Oh, come on. I got 4 more light grenades. I can't miss.
You didn't hit him once with it.
Oh, yeah.
Direct contact.
I got light grenades. Oh, let's these guys fight.
Wow.
Okay. So I
That's the
lost
Green
another
Goblin.
soul. I lost another soul is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm all out of souls. What? So can you? Once you become a goblin, can you move? Can you become something worse than a goblin, or is that as bad as it gets?
That's as bad as it gets. I hate to tell you.
I was hoping.
Oh
That
wait, I'm sorry. No, I think now you're a skull.
I'm actually a skull. Okay, that's
No,
fair.
no, you're.
I think my
no, you're
nose
a worse
decreased in
goblin.
size a little bit, like just a little bit.
It means your skin's falling off.
It means my skin is so okay. And there's an actual medical term for that. I don't recall what that is, but well, I have 3 more light grenades, so I'm in good shape. I would have to say. Let me go back
Yeah,
down
you're
here.
doing all right.
I'm doing okay. I'm not doing half
Giving
bad.
the other players a run for their money.
We're just gonna lob a few and just yeah. Come on, man. Okay, that went over his head. All right, we got one more. We got to make this one count, guys. We got to make
Gotta
this
get
light
him.
grenade count. Ready?
Gotta get him.
Come on, bud.
Get the
Come
ball,
on.
bud.
Get the ball, bud. You get the ball, bud.
Get the ball, bud.
Here we go.
Oh,
Eat dirt.
oh.
Oh, I got an aromatic ooze, though. I didn't use that yet. Oh, it's unusable. It's unusable. Sort of like something else on my mind right now. Okay. The life gem. Not unusable, but I already have high health, so I don't need that. Alright, combat time.
You got him, dude. Just beat the shit out of him.
I think I can handle this guy. His health is
Fuck
pretty
you,
low.
zombie. Fuck you, zombie.
Yeah, his health is actually going up. Okay.
Nice. Oh,
Okay.
you killed him.
Okay, we're moving.
Oh, look, you got.
Did I get my soul
souls.
back? Did I get my soul back?
You got 30 souls.
I have 30 souls. That's not my whole soul. That's a portion of my soul, right? I can handle this guy pretty well, too. I think I've leveled up a couple, man. My strength is just unmatched at this moment in time. Do you think I leveled up a bit? Is that what happened?
Dude.
Okay. I think that we
Well,
are
we made a
on
very
roll.
intense game mechanic.
How do you jump? Do you know? Do you know the answer to this question?
You got a shoulder roll, dude. Dude.
I got a gold to roll across
dude,
this thing?
Let me tell you, the producers came to me and they said, "Look, we only got enough money for either a shoulder roll or a jump.
Or a jump.
You got to make a choice."
And you picked the
I picked shoulder roll, of course.
I don't know about you, but I can shoulder roll over 4 punching bags. Maybe even 5,
I can
dude.
shoulder roll over 6 punching bags.
Yeah, that didn't work too well.
Well,
So tell me about what happened after they were disbanded. They were acquired by EA, and
They
then
were
the
acquired
other
by
half of the
EA.
team was acquired by Ubisoft, right? Ubisoft Toronto.
yeah,
Okay.
Ubisoft
To
Toronto
work on
worked on
to work on an amazing game, right?
Yeah, it was actually the best game in the Far Cry series, Far Cry Primal.
Yes, Far Cry Primal, and I gotta say, this game is good, but Far Cry Primal is just is just an advancement over this game in almost every way.
People always claim that Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 were the best. Personally, my
Debatable.
2 favorites, Far Cry Primal and Far Cry Instincts Predator, the first one.
Yeah. The expansion to the first one, yeah. Far Cry Primal took a lot of what made this game good and just and look, I'm gonna give you my unfiltered opinion. I think this game has good values, but I think across across the board, I don't know, man. I think that Far Cry Primal is just such an evolution in gaming, and I don't know if you could say the same thing about this game.
I'm just glad that someone's playing it and putting it on YouTube, because it
Otherwise-
just doesn't get enough views. Not enough people have been playing it.
Well, we're
And
here to
I put a lot of work into it.
yeah, we're here to pick up games out of the mud, the ash of history, and put them back in the spotlight. And this game, for all of its various flaws, has a few good points. So
A few good men, a few
good men.
souls.
and so now that I have explored the
Now
3
that
main
you look
areas,
like a Green Goblin zombie Renaissance merchant,
yeah, now that I look like a Robin Hood outcast.
now that you look like the Green Giant's gay Renaissance cosplaying brother.
Cosplay. then and I'm wearing a beret just to tap it all off. That beret is definitely inspired by the French Canadians. You got to admit. You at least got to admit that much. Okay, so
well,
now
you got to give them credit for this fantastic game.
You got to give them credit where it is due.
You got to give all those great French Canadians credit, like fucking Tomohiro Shibuya, Yui Tanimura.
Yep.
And of course, Masanori Takuchi.
Yeah. Okay. Enough grandstanding. Okay, we know you guys created Dark Souls, but but it doesn't really match up to Far Cry Primal. So let's just be honest about that before.
Look, you're right about that. I've got a lot of work on.
Okay, so now that we've explored pretty much this area, now this is like 25% through the game. So this was kind of some of the best parts, and we've seen it and played it, and so we're gonna go ahead and sign off at this point. Anything else you'd like to say?
Play Far Cry Primal.
Play Far Cry Primal. Yep. If you like this game, or if you didn't like this game, definitely check out Far Cry Primal by Ubisoft.
Right.
One of the best games I've played.
You'll ever play.
Yeah, you'll ever play. So, okay, with that, we are signing off. Good day and good night.